Welcome, everybody. Yeah, it's a little later than normal because I went to the gym, did some exercise. I've had like a lot of pressure like in my head right here, like a headache, essentially. So kind of taking it easy, you know. And in a few moments, we're going to head to the park. What a spot, man. Like people are just yeah, I hope so too. I did get a smoothie. This is some bananas and peanut butter, so hopefully that'll, you know, um, the park nature, that'll help as well. And thank you, I appreciate that, Queen. Did you guys get a chance to be on Luna's live yesterday? Did you dance with her? Matthew, what's good, brother? How you doing, man? Yeah, I know you were there. I've seen you, Matthew. You were for sure there. Oh, you missed it? You got to check it out. She was on for like 2 hours dancing. That live. That live had more than 12,000 views. Like, no joke, when you go see the live, there was more than 12,000 views on that live. It was crazy. Like, Luna rocked it. Oh, yeah. I mean, she's always bringing light codes in. Yeah. Well, she listened to her intuition and her guides, and her guide said go live for 2 hours, and that's exactly what she did, and it blew up, man. I'm doing pretty good today, Vagnish. How you doing, man? I just know that things are beginning to shift on the planet. Gray Wolf, what's good, brother? Yeah. I mean, you guys notice? Now, mind you, I don't watch the news, okay? But I know intuitively, I know the government is shut down still. And do you see how they're not really making it a big ordeal as to it being shut down? It's not like a high priority, so to speak. Like if you think about like other years where it was like, oh my God, we got to get the government open, blah, blah, blah. You know, I don't know if you're paying attention to behind the, like outside the lines, you know, you're not like paying attention to what's in plain sight, you know, and you're listening to your intuition and everything. There's something big about to unfold. And I know what it is. I know, you know, things are going to flip. I've been getting a lot of downloads over the years. I know what's coming. I know that we're heading into the golden age. I've talked about it for years on this channel. And really? Well, to me, I'm really happy to hear that, my friend. I'm really happy to hear that. And I really hope that it did. Listen, man, if you really, really think about it, social media, the medical facilities, the financial systems, the consumerism systems, everything, man, is just falling apart because it cannot sustain where humanity is headed. And it's essentially a slave system. And I know people argue with me about it and, you know, have their opinions and everything else, but it's changing whether we like it or not, to a better society, a society with freedom, with people being healthy, not sick. You know, like, think about it, man. Think about these systems that we've had that you go to if you have something going on with you. They don't get to the root cause. They just give you something to band-aid it, or they fill you full of chemicals. And does it even make sense that they're constantly trying to raise money for research, for like different diseases, when it's like, okay, like my dad healed in 1994 from fourth stage Hodgkin's lymphoma cancer. He walked away from the medical systems and he healed in 6 weeks. They told him he had a week to live. That was in 1994. And all he did was spread knowledge around the world to help people. And there's people out there that have done that. So if that's possible, then why are we sitting here putting all this money into let's raise money for the month of breast cancer, or, you know, man, none of it makes sense. I have questioned this since I was 7 years old. And granted, I know what it's about. It's one of the most what's the word? It makes that system makes the most money. So you think the ones that are leading it are going to want to just be like, yeah, sure, let's just end it and heal the world? No, because they want to keep people, you know, having issues. You know, that's why the food that we're served is what the food that we're served. That's why all these different things are. And again, keep in mind, that when I speak about these things, I'm speaking about it in code because of, the current systems we have. So know that I'm not gonna just sit here and blatantly say it outright. So you have to kind of read between the lines. But I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, man. I mean, as I always am, and that's the only thing I will be, is honest. Frustrated with my friends and family that don't listen. Yeah, I know. I mean, listen, Matthew, it happens to me too. Trust me. And no matter how many times you try to tell them, the only thing they're going to listen to is the news, because we've been so programmed. But I'm going to tell you this, and I've talked about this on the channel, and if you feel called, go back and watch the lives. I've talked about it. We've even talked about it on the Roundtable podcast, a lot of it. And I'm going to tell you what, man, we're going to go through a massive shift, and it's going to be quick and overnight because they're already doing it behind the scenes, and it's already been. But everything is going to change. The financial system, the medical systems, everything is going to change, and it's happening very, very soon. And that's why so many of us are feeling something big is about to unfold. Again, it's a touchy subject for a lot of people, but if you're a truth seeker, and if you're someone that has been, following these different things, you know what I'm talking about. And the biggest thing that we've been guided is gold and silver, physical gold and silver. If you can get your hands on it, that's the best thing you can have as we transition into these new systems that are unfolding. We're going to go through a phase where I've heard it from numerous channels. I've channeled it myself. There's going to be days of darkness where they're going to flip the switch on everything and turn everything off, and we're going to have to go in kind of in stillness while everything is switching over. But I'm telling you right now, if you've been following this channel, I've talked about it on my other channel that I have had for years. I don't really post stuff on there too much anymore, but there's tons of content on there as well that I've talked a lot about this for years now, and we're now getting very, 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 very close. And the timelines are splitting, and we're getting close to contact and all of this stuff. And the reason I talk about it, it's not out of fear. I talk about it so you're aware, and you're not blindsided by it, and you can kind of prepare mentally, because there's not much you can prepare other than, okay, I got water, I got some food, lined up, I got, maybe I dabbled in XRP and these different cryptos that they have out there, and gold and silver and things like that are going to lead the new financial system. But other than that, there's not a full roadmap that anyone really has, other than the people that are going to be heading it, which is a big part of the military. But we're going through a massive change, massive. And it's all new to every single one of us that are here in human form right now. We're all navigating it. Yeah, I feel very strongly that they should put out information, which they are going to very, very soon, as to how to navigate it. More people are coming out, like me and many others, that are talking about different ways to prepare yourself and what to expect as we go through these changes, man. Because the stuff that they've been doing to the foods and in the skies, and all of it is going to shift. And we've already been getting signs from like JFK Jr. and all these different things are signs. Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of people do, and that's what me and Luna are here to do as well. We're here to essentially assist everyone in navigating this stuff the best way possible. I've been preparing for years, mentally, physically, spiritually, because I know that I'm here to guide and lead. That's one of the biggest purposes I have here. And that's what our school is going to be about. But I'm going to tell you what, man, you really have to start paying attention, or else you're going to be left behind. You're going to be struggling and you're going to be in fear because you're not going to know how to deal with it or how to handle it. And majority doesn't. And that's what I'm trying to do. Like every time I come on, I try to go into this stuff little by little so people aren't overwhelmed by it. But yet you can kind of like, it's kind of like a slow drip before they really roll it all out. And then it's not a slow drip anymore. And then you're going to be like, oh my God, and start freaking out. And I don't want people to do that. I want people to be aware and prepared mentally, because it's really a mental preparation, because it's a lot of change at once. Yeah, exactly, Matthew. And it looks bad from the outside and the way they're perpetuating it on the mainstream, but it's not, because it's all happening there. You got to pay very close attention, because they're trying to get your attention on the distractions, so that essentially you're clueless, and then you need their help. So then, you rely on the dark. Let's call it the dark. Because if they don't fill you in, then they can control you. Yeah, Grey Wolf. Yeah, see, you know what I'm talking about, Grey Wolf, because it's coming, man. Yeah, we're gonna be living, like, I'm gonna tell you right now, a big part of it is going to happen really fast, like overnight, because they've already been preparing behind the scenes for years. They've just been distracting humanity. And the facilities that hold financial stuff are going down. The medical, I gotta use, like, you guys know though, man. If you follow us, you know. It's all crumbling, all of it. It's not sustainable. So we're going through this massive shift in human consciousness. We're going up in frequency. So as we go up in frequency, better things are available to us, better systems, better ways of healing. We're going to realize that we can heal ourselves. All these different things are happening in a big way. And it's going to happen like this. Like I snap my fingers, you wake up, and we're going to be dealing with a new financial system. But don't make no mistake about it. They've already been preparing for this for a long time. Now it's just getting really, really close. Well, a lot of things, what I've been hearing and the information I've been receiving, a lot of us are going to be just fine, Matthew. Trust me when I tell you. A lot of the stuff we have on plastic is going to just disappear. They owe us so much from all the corruption that has been going on and the crimes against humanity. We are going to be so taken care of. You have no idea, beyond your wildest dreams. Okay? Listen, man. I'm hearing a lot of it, but a lot of it is just confirmation for what I already know. And I've talked about it before. I've been awake since like 7 years old. I've seen visions since like I was a little kid of what is now starting to unfold. I just didn't know how to bring it to the forefront. I didn't know how to articulate it to the public, because, well, 10 years ago, the public would not have been ready for any of this. Now people are starting to really wake up. They're starting to really be ready to receive this type of information. And I would say before 2020, like people are already prepping for like what Gray Wolf said, like off-grid type stuff, and people have already been preparing, a large majority, but not not the masses though. Again, the masses still rely on a grocery store, or they're not going to know how to grow vegetables for themselves or be self-sustainable. And that's the one thing that you really have to mentally prepare yourself, is like I talk about ice cold baths and showers and fasting, and all these things are mentally preparing you to be like this superhuman, advanced human that's going to adapt to the change that's coming, because we're like this close. Like I can feel it, and I'm now starting to get more and more downloads and signs. We are so close. And it's like I just said a bit ago, it's going to be like this switch is going to go off, and then we're going to wake up and we're going to be living in a new era, a new system, new financial system. There's going to be med beds, there's going to be healing. We're going to learn that we can heal ourselves. And like I've said earlier on this live, me and Luna are leading the way. We're way showers. We're here to assist, because a large percentage is going to be struggling with the change. And as I said, I've seen it since like 7 years old. Now, all these people that are popping up and talking about it, I've seen visions since like 7, okay? Of the new earth, of the golden age, of like unity and harmony and oneness and all of it. I've seen it. I just, again, haven't known how to articulate it, or essentially humanity just wasn't ready yet. And that's why I've had like 47 years of preparation on this earth, of preparing mentally, physically, and spiritually, all the things I've gone through. Luna, I got a headache, man, and it's super uncomfortable, but I'm being with it, or whatever you want to call it. It's like pressure, like right here, like right behind my eye, man. But it is what it is. I'm gonna do some more like Breath of Fire, to move. Felt like I did it this morning a little bit, and I felt the energy move. But it's definitely uncomfortable, to say the least. Yeah, it could be, man. Yesterday the live was insane, man. Like I said, Luna had over 12,000 views on that live yesterday. It was wild. So yeah, there was a lot of trolls on there, and a lot of, I mean, it's very possible. But it's also upgrades and activations, and I'm definitely gonna, like, after this live, lay down and close my eyes or something, or for a little bit. But let's get down to the nitty gritty, the juicy stuff. It's like the dark is like their days are numbered, and they know it. And we're all going to be really wealthy people. We're going to have humanitarian projects. He's talking about like the pressure I'm having, like it's like an attempt on, a spiritual attack, so it's like we're really, really like so close. Like I can feel it. Like everyone's feeling it right now. And everything, man, everything's going to change. The way we fly, the way we travel, the way we get medical assistance, the way we spend. We're going to have so many people coming with humanitarian projects, and we're going to be able to do it and not have to worry about how to pay for it. And people are going to be growing clean, healthy foods. Like they're going to be, it's not like you walk and you read, you pick up a package, a food package or something, and it has like a million ingredients, and half of them you don't even know what they are and what you're even putting in your body. You go to like a fast food joint in a drive-through, you don't even know what the hell they're serving you. Anywhere you go. Like you go and you get a burger, you get a veggie burger, you get whatever. You don't know half the things. Like they tell you, oh yeah, we're putting, like, does anybody even ask? No, most don't. Majority don't. They just get it because, yeah, I've been there before and it tastes really good. You know, like a lot of the things I eat now, like what I just had, I know what's in it. Like, and I tell them I don't want certain things in it, and I know it has bananas and peanut butter. And oh, you liked Luna's dance yesterday. Oh, awesome, man. I'm happy to hear that. Well, she's on here. Tell her you loved her dance. Maybe she'll do another dance today. I don't know, or another day. But she that live was on fire. Oh, let me get my comb, man. I gotta comb my beard, guys. 6th like done. I appreciate you, man. Listen, man, I'm here to like assist humanity in remembering, and so is Luna, and that's what we're here to do, and lead humanity through this process that we're all going through. Hey, Robert, because everything is changing, man. I don't know how else to say it other than we have to mentally prepare for the change, because we're going to go to sleep one day very, very soon, and we're going to wake up and the whole financial system is completely flipped and overhauled, and it's in the entire world. The medical, the schooling systems, like everything, man. And again, I'm not the only one that's been getting visions since I was 7, but now the visions are becoming more clear. I'm getting reminded that it's closer than ever, and that I'm just here to, well, I'm not just here for that, but I'm here to share in a way, like right now, like, well, as I've been sharing for like the last year or two, so that humanity's not like, it's not all at once, but like you're kind of like slow dripped, because they're not going to slow drip it. And you already see it. If you're looking beyond, you already see it with the government being shut down this long, and that they're not making it a big ordeal. I mean, wouldn't you think that they would be like, this would be a high priority for like, but the reason it's not is because it's not coming back. And I know a lot of people don't believe that, but it's not coming back. And if it comes back, it's not coming back in the way that it was. They're eliminating all the corruption and the people that have been. J Tam, what's going on? Welcome to the live. I got a bit of a headache today, but me being here at the park, it feels a little better, but it's like right here, man, right behind my temple and my eye. And yeah, well, I'm soaking up the nature, and I'm just teaching you guys some things. Yes, Matthew, exactly, my friend. That's what you got to pay attention to, man. Do you think do you honestly think that it was not purposefully done, that the government is shut down and is shut down as long as it is? Do you not think that do you honestly think everything happens for a reason, man? and it's happened for as long as it is for a reason, because they're doing a lot of different things preparing for these new systems to rise. We have to essentially disrupt and dismantle everything that is current, because it's not in alignment with the truth of who we are. It's not in alignment with our higher selves. It's not in alignment with the way that humanity is moving forward. And yeah, it's scary to a lot of people, because a lot of people don't want to look between the lines. They just listen to the mainstream media. I'll call it mainstream media, just, for, the sake of this platform, and you guys know what I'm talking about, the NEWS. So we'll use the word mainstream media as a cover up. You think they're gonna all those stations are owned by the same company? It is, though, J-Town. Every single system right now, whether you like the president or not, he is disrupting, and that's his contract here. He is, in fact, disrupting and dismantling everything. And I'm going to tell you what, man, you guys are going to look back in 5 to 6 months and be like, oh my God, like, we're living in a whole new world. And you can't look at it as like, just because there's certain things you don't like or you do like. It's being completely demolished. And you can't even just talk about that. I was talking about the places where you go and you get assistance with physical things that you may be experiencing. Those places are being demolished because we don't need them anymore. All they are is a money black hole, and it's just perpetuating. They don't get to the root cause of anything. They just give you something to band-aid it so that they can make money. Well, I think he's going to, I'm going to put this out there. A lot of you may not agree with me, and it could change if we jump timelines, but I think that he's going to be the last one. I get very strongly that we're going to be run by a galactic council, and we're not going to need the systems in the way that we have them currently, because we're not going to need to we don't need someone governing us, because everybody's going to have everything they need. You're going to have all the abundance and more. Oh my God, how cute. How adorable, little pooch. Because I've gotten a lot of downloads, I've also seen visions since I was like 7 years old of the new Earth. That's the golden age, the age of love. We're going into the Aquarian age, which is the age of love. No, listen, there's going to be no need for any of that, because we're becoming advanced humans. Okay? And we're ridding the planet of corruption and greed and manipulation. That's all low vibrational stuff. We're going to higher vibrational. You have to let go of that. That's old. That's the old paradigm. That's